anything that seems to compel your attention, fast it. Fast it. Fast it. Fast it until you know that you are in control. Do you understand it? If you get up and you realize that shoes are your idols, enter your wardrobe. Are you following me? Someone just shouted Jesus. That's how you know I'm a prophet. Empty the shoes. Empty them. Give them out. Be dying as you are giving it. God's idea of death is giving. That's why Satan did not possibly affect the giving of the church. He affected the reason why we give. Oh! To prove dominion over mammon, I give it. If I feel uncomfortable when my balance reaches a particular threshold, I take the monies that are above that threshold and give it. I just spoke to somebody else. I don't know why the person is shouting, hey, like the first person. God's idea of death is giving. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. That's God's idea of death, is giving. Every time something is in control of your life, there is something you must give. Give watching TV. Give listening to music. I want to say my 200 level. My GS2 was the last time I owned any piece of music that was secular. And I was sitting in a service and a preacher came and read Daniel chapter 2. When you hear the sound of the lyre, the zither, the harp, and every instrument of music, you will bow down and worship the God which Nebuchadnezzar had created. The moment I read it, I now realized that every sound of music is a call to worship. It dawned on me sitting there. Oh, that's why God did every manner of tabret. He said, I was in just 12 years old. I was practicing to be a reggae lord. I had every kind of Rastafarian music and everything that was contemporary in that time. I went to my room. I sat down and broke the cassettes. The man was not preaching music. From that day till today, I have never owned a piece of music that does not glorify Jesus. I don't need it. So, is it strange now that we are singing one song in the backside of Jos and they are singing it in Uruguay? Listen, one of the things you need out of this conference is, Lord, show me the hope of glory. Don't only show me the promise of scripture, show me the prophecy of my life. Because many times when Satan wants to strike you, he tells you that the promise of scripture is true, but there's no promise for your life. And until you can answer like John the Baptist and say, I am the voice of one crying in the wilderness, so that the promise of scripture aligns with the prophecy of your life, you will not have stability enough to focus to run in the direction of the hope of glory. Am I making sense to anybody?